guys want to hear something super cool?
Yeah, what's up? Is that a sick
Dude,
bong
thanks.
rip? Is that a sick bong rip, bro?
Oh, what's up, Jack?
Nate, can you teach me how to smoke weed?
We got our first guest here.
We got a first guest on the official online podcast. The only online podcast. Welcome to episode, what is it?
19?
19?
Nah. Is it
Episode 19 of the
It is
CTTV podcast. Welcome, everybody. We're online. We're very online guys this week. What are you laughing at? This will be a more audio and visual podcast this time around because, we got
Welcome to the AV club.
We got the webcams up.
I think the penny moved.
We got
Shit.
Give me a second.
Yeah, the penny moved. Gosh dang it.
That's the title of this episode. The penny moved.
Penny moved, dude. Penny and MF
You can scroll.
Penny in the
If you want to.
Are we gonna restart the beginning?
Oh, why would
No.
you do that?
Okay, fine. We're just going for it.
Okay. The penny is not behaving.
Bye, guys.
Jack is peacing out.
See you, Jack. Have a good one, Jack.
Bye, Jack.
What was this? Penny in Stardew Valley. She was always the one that I went for because red hair is cool. Yeah.
So,
No.
so
Okay,
I've been
not gonna move.
I've been growing out my facial hair, right?
Same here. I got
And
it nice and thick.
it looks like ass.
Yeah. You look.
Can't even see it on the video.
Yeah.
I can see it a little bit.
It just looks like I'm dirty.
Yeah.
You know.
A little bit
But
dirty,
it's whatever. A little bit dirty. I'm a dirty bird. What can I say?
dude. The dirty bird.
Yeah.
That's a good rap.
I'm just excited for when my upper half catches up to my bottom half in terms of hairiness.
I see what you're saying.
Then I'll be even.
I think I don't know. Body hair is so it's very annoying. It's very annoying.
Yeah, but it's
belly button lint. Not a good time.
yeah.
It happens
like
with chest hair though. It's like
I don't know. It's like my bottom half. I would feel like if my upper half was the same, I feel like it'd be
it'd be more proportional. I see what you're saying.
proportional. Yeah. But then again, when I walk around shirtless, I'm not like I have a hairy chest.
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
I have a hairy chest.
Yes.
I'm aware. I have
Yeah.
seen it.
I've seen it. It's pretty hairy.
Seen it. It's
It's
pretty.
not. It's not the most hairy though.
No. Do you trim it?
What the fuck?
I don't trim. No.
I wax.
Oh, you wax?
Have you ever waxed your? I don't know.
No, but I want to get a Brazilian dude.
You want a Brazilian man?
No.
I mean,
I
whatever.
want a Brazilian wax.
No Brazilian wax, bro. Apparently, there's different kinds. I'm saying it's different shapes.
Get my asshole waxed.
Yeah.
Get
I don't know
my
if there's different
cock and
shapes.
balls waxed.
On
Get my head waxed.
Your head. Up top?
dude, like Eric Andre in the newest season, he got his entire body waxed. No hair on his
Yeah.
body.
And
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
gained
do
50
that.
pounds.
Yeah, dude. People with alopecia, do you know what alopecia is? It's
No.
an immune deficiency disease. It makes you lose all your hair.
Mm-hmm.
But do you lose your eyelashes? Because I know you lose your eyebrows, but eyelashes. I've never noticed.
Well,
you know,
if Nate and I haven't heard about it, how would we know?
It's a good point.
That's fair. It's a fair point.
Let's simulate it. Let's shave your head and eyebrows and pluck your eyelashes.
Well, I'd have to get.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't.
Yeah, sometimes eyelashes get, dude. Eyelashes stuck in your eye, bro.
You know,
You have to
speaking
go
of
to the mirror
eyelashes,
and go like that, you know. Poke
I'd
your
like
eye.
to point out. I'd like to point out for the audience that did my
Yeah.
Wi-Fi just poop itself?
No, you're still
No.
here, Nate.
Anyways, I'm going to talk about eyelashes while Nate acts like an ape. But people who complain about getting eyelashes in their eyes are pussies, okay? Everyone says, oh, you get eyelashes in your eye more often than you get other things, but it's ironic because eyelashes are supposed to prevent things from getting in your eyes. But they're not even considering the fact that if they didn't have eyelashes, more things would get in their eyes.
That's
You
true.
see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Anyway,
I'm picking up what you're
my
throwing down.
Wi-Fi is back.
You've returned.
I am not dead.
Yeah.
I'd like
Right.
to point out for the audience that Dane's background is where we
Yeah.
normally sit
Yes.
for this podcast.
This is the couch right here.
Couch.
That's the couch.
I sit where that white and black pillow is.
And I sit where the
don't.
pile
I
of
sit
blankets. Yeah, Israel sits there.
I sit, yeah,
Right
but I
there.
sit like to the
I had a
the pillow.
I have a piece of string on my finger, and then I sit on the blankets, and then Ty sits right next to me. We cuddle up, and then Nate sits like over there. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cute.
people listening on Spotify are like,
I don't think anyone does that.
I do.
I listen on Spotify, but I mean, like,
I think I've listened on Spotify like maybe one time.
I have to because like I listen at work. Like I listen back at work.
That makes
Oh.
I can't really listen on YouTube if I listen unless I want to leave my phone on. Yeah.
Ty isn't here because
Oh, yeah.
he is waiting for the midnight release of Mr. Saturn's Sex Party. So he had to go all the way down to San Francisco for that. And
Yeah, he's taking a Greyhound bus. He's taking a Greyhound bus. He's going all the way down to San Francisco. So he's going like around and back up to San Francisco. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. San
But
Francisco's
he's stopping in
north
San
of us.
Francisco and waiting for that midnight release of Mr. Saturn's Sex Party.
Yeah. He's taking a Greyhound bus all the way down. Tickets costed like $50,000, but it's just what he really wanted to do. So
I think
Interesting direction for the Earthbound series.
Yeah.
think what's crazy about this whole thing is that this isn't a bit.
no. Nintendo decided not to release Mother 3 in the United States, but instead to not only legitimify an unofficial sex parody, porn parody, but then to release it under the Nintendo license and profit off of it. Completely bought out the rights, put into theaters all across California. But California had who's the creator of Earthbound? What's his name?
Gavin
Shigesato Itoi.
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom is yeah.
His side job is
That's his side job.
of
Yeah, but his main job is
creator of Earthbound.
creator of Earthbound.
Lead creative director is the full title. But
Yeah.
just you know who I'm talking about.
We'll have to ask him next time how Mr. Saturn's Sex Party went. I heard that the
I'm excited.
soundtrack. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about it. I just didn't have enough time, because we were recording the podcast. We just didn't have enough time.
Well, we could ask.
I mean, I was in San
Yeah.
Francisco last
yeah.
week, or 2 weeks ago, so I just really didn't want to go back down there or back up.
Yeah,
there, I should-
yeah. I don't know why he went down there, though, because you went up there. So you just went straight up. It was like...
Yeah, I took the direct route. I don't know why he looped around. That was weird.
Something about the North Pole and Thai. Something
I think he wanted to see the North Pole and the South Pole
all in one trip.
all in one trip, which that makes sense.
Because it's not that bad of a route. You don't have to take too many flights.
That's true.
Like it's a
Yeah, you just
drive,
go all the way down.
and you take a really long ferry from the tip of South America to Antarctica, and then you have to trek all of Antarctica, or like the.
I think we've taken the joke too far.
No, I think this is good. This
do
is
you-
really
what-
flexing our comedian
you-
muscles. I go to open mics. Come see me at
What do
the
you-
Bulls Tavern.
What joke are you talking about?
Yeah, good one.
Nice.
So, finals are coming up.
Boom. In like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
This is going to be our leading into our final semester of community college.
Which is pretty wild.
It's true.
Everybody, if you're going to university and don't,
Yeah. Get
Drop
your general
out.
ed. General
For-
ed is a scam, so if you can get it for free, get it and then just transfer it. It's the smart decision.
Or even for like half the price at a community college. And if you like want to live somewhere else, go live somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had friends who were from the Central Valley that went to our community college. There was a dude from the Middle East. He was going to our community college. He was in one of my classes last year. So I don't know if he was taking it online, but I think he was living in the area, which is pretty wild.
Huh. Dope.
Go figure, bro. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. G's are a scam.
So
Speaking of college, one thing I always liked to do was when in high school, when people were bragging about whatever cool college they got accepted into, I just responded with, cool. Is that some local community college I haven't heard of? It especially bothers people who get into the big schools like
Yeah,
in
I'm going to do George Washington University, one of the most expensive universities in all of the United States. Oh, is that like some community college on the East Coast? Are you living with family? What are you studying? You studying ceramics?
studying communications.
Bro.
Imagine.
I completely forgot that like communications majors were like a meme.
A little bit, but not too bad.
It's
not as bad as like English major memes are pretty bad. They get memed on pretty hard.
Yeah, they do. The poor guys and girls.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Are you insinuating only humans can go to college?
Yes.
Okay.
Not true.
I would love to hear you
Dogs.
oppose me on that one.
Dogs.
Name
I've seen
us
several dogs at our college.
Yeah.
that attend class and actually take
Yeah, they were in the class.
Oh,
exams.
speaking of dogs taking exams,
You don't even take exams, Nate.
that ain't even factual.
That ain't even true.
One time I was hanging out with Ty. I didn't have, in senior year of high school, I didn't have my first 2 periods. So sometimes I would come early to school, just to like, I don't know, work on projects or something. But I would go into Ty's ceramics class and just hang out in there. But then one day the teacher was like, "Yo, you're hanging out here so much, you got to start doing work." And I was like, "All right." And he says, the midterm is today. You're taking it." And I go, "Okay, fine." So I take the midterm. And obviously I fail. I get like 4 out of 40 on the midterm. And I go, "I know I did pretty bad, but did I do better than anybody in the class?" And he says, "You did better than quite a few people in the class." And I deem that incredibly impressive. So, flexing on the idiots in ceramics class.
Pretty good flex.
Yeah. There was something where it's like, what is a fire tree? And I just drew just a tree on fire. So I don't know what a fire tree is, but we can ask Ty next time too. Write that down. Jot that
I
down.
don't think Ty knows.
No.
Yeah, Ty probably got like a 1.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't
we
even
took
listen to the podcast.
math for humanities together, where we learned how to count Egyptian, and I was the one getting all A's. If you want to get in the down and dirty,
Counting Egyptian. That's pretty crazy. What is...
it is an entirely useless skill.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact about Japanese, the decimal place doesn't start at 1,000. It starts at 10,000.
I thought you were gonna say you worded that weird. I was like, "What do you mean? It starts at 1,000?" But you meant after 1,000, or because I was thinking after.
It starts
the
after
hundreds is
100.
the 1,000.
Yeah, it starts after the hundreds. Like,
Yeah. So in our math, we start the commas at the 100. So it's like
oh yeah,
100.
not the decimal point.
So
the
1,100. You have 1,000 comma 100 in English, but in Japanese you would have 1,100 without a comma. So that's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy. Japanese is pretty crazy.
Yeah. So, you guys are going to UCSB.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll get accepted.
I mean, there's a tag program where basically it's like, if you do this, you're in.
Yeah.
But, dude,
I don't know if I'm gonna get.
I mean, even without the tag, I feel pretty confident that I would get in.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm applying to UCLA too, under the film and media program, and it's the second best in the world, behind like
Who's the
USC.
first?
USC.
Yeah.
But you apply as per usual with the UC application, but then there is a supplemental application of quite a few things. So you have to get 2 letters of recommendation, which not work that you have to do, but they have to be from people who are at least fairly creditable. And then there is also a 5-page creative writing piece that you have to do, a 2 to 3-page personal essay, a argumentative essay, and then what is it? Last one, life challenge essay that you have to do. 4 essays. And then also you have to list all of your accolades, which I have like 2.
Just show your.
What's an accolade?
And like an award. Because they're looking, like people who are really into film are like, I made this video about how I collect rocks. I'm going to submit it to 50 million film festivals, and one of them has to accept it. And I didn't know you could do that until like a week ago. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have submitted Scooter Die.
I should have, dude.
That would have won hell of a reward.
That video rocks.
That video is
And
sex incarnate.
Yes. Oh, well, we are like 16.
I'm not in.
And so
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
It's whatever. Go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it right now. Link in bio.
Yeah. I'll forget. Oh, but I did remember to put the link for the desk, the coffee table, in the other video.
Oh, you did. I think.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was listening back. I was like, I should throw it. But
yeah.
UCLA is tough.
UCLA is gonna be tough.
Okay, forget the college
Yeah.
stuff. Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
I guess we're forgetting college.
Yeah, college is
College
super boring.
not important on Christmas.
And
On the list
stressful.
of things that are really cool and awesome, Christmas is like at least in the top 10 on the list, and college is probably 500.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing for Christmas?
Nothing.
I have family in Yuma, Arizona. Might see them. But if I go see them, then I'll only have 1 week I can work for the rest of the year, which would not be optimal because I have to quarantine after already traveling over Thanksgiving break. So that's 2 weeks of pay that I don't get. So I'm a little bit poor right now in the is a good way of putting
Relatively.
it. I'm broke. I'm a broke MFer. You dig?
I'm not going to say that.
You on your grind.
I'm on my grind. I'm selling clothes.
Are you still gonna be able to go on the LA trip?
Yes. Well, I mean, we already have housing, and I can get food.
The other thing with the LA trip is that LA is closed. Correct?
LA is very closed.
So I don't know what we're gonna be doing in LA.
Yeah.
Well, you never know what can happen in like 2 weeks or something.
Well, it'll be like a month. But anyways, yeah. But
It'll be
Christmas.
a month.
What was it? Who didn't? We had somebody on and we were talking about Christmas, and they said it was Carter. Carter didn't like Christmas. I don't remember what he said,
I vaguely remember this.
I vibe with
weren't
Christmas. Because it was you. I think that was one of the ones where you died. What is the
Carter
best
was
holiday
replacing.
though?
The best
Christmas.
holiday?
I think it's Christmas. I think Christmas is the best holiday.
The aesthetic of Christmas, top tier.
Top tier.
The weather of Christmas, top tier.
Top tier.
What actually goes on Christmas, it's like your birthday plus Thanksgiving.
Top tier. Top tier.
I
Aesthetic, like it's, and even like,
I think just objectively, it's
Yeah.
the best.
yeah. What are some, naming the best holidays, obviously pretty easy,
But second best is Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't really care about holidays that much.
Yeah.
The only one you care about is Christmas, from what it
But Halloween, you'll get candy, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You can eat obscene amount of candy and not feel bad.
If you
Well,
look at
I
it
don't
as like
think
a general vibe, right? A general vibe.
The vibe is pretty cool.
Criteria. The vibe of Christmas is top tier. It's like the best vibe.
Yeah.
Halloween is like, it's still a really good vibe, but
It
it's
is-
a different vibe.
It's a little more. It's more niche.
It's more
Christmas is more like
Christmas is
welcoming.
the popular girl of the class, and Halloween is like the goth girl, right?
Yeah, but like the
goth
cool
girl that
one.
everyone, yeah, the cool.
And then
everyone
she's like
thinks
that
is
movie
awesome.
cliche where like she takes off her glasses and all of a sudden she's hot because she doesn't have glasses.
No, she takes off her glasses and she
She takes out like 2 bobby pins,
Yeah.
and then like
no,
she goes.
yeah
like
no,
this.
she, instead of having like the 2 bun things like right here, she takes those out.
just like
Bald.
just completely
she's
takes
bald.
them out of her hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, you know what?
off the wig.
While we're talking about how great holidays are, I'd like to give an honorable mention and deep thank you to all of the random holidays throughout the year that have no basis in tradition but just give us a day off for no reason. Thank you.
Yeah. Mostly
Yeah, mainly-
patriotic holidays.
Yeah, mainly dead presidents.
Yeah. Dead presidents and MLK.
And
Pretty sure we have a day off when we celebrate genocide sometimes, though, right? Do we get Christopher
Excuse me?
Columbus Day off?
No, we don't. It's a bank holiday, but we do not get that off. I always think we do, but then we don't.
we never
Me
do.
too.
We never do.
Pretty sad.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
pretty
it's
sad.
kind of a
But Easter, like, come on, man, you gotta step up your game.
Yeah, Easter's pretty.
Easter's like a worse version of Halloween, where you have to like do stuff to get your candy.
It's like opposite Halloween. It's like reverse.
for my Easter, we would get money sometimes.
Yeah,
My grandma would give us money, but now she lives on the East Coast, so
She doesn't mail it to you.
no, because we have to find it in an egg.
She should have just left some around, like in AG.
I don't live in that house anymore.
Yeah. Also, we don't live where I used to live, so
I don't
it would
know,
just
I'm
be
just
the
saying.
previous tenants.
If it was
It's
just
like
in
our
AG,
town.
anyone could find it. Come on, Nate.
But like,
Like that's absolute. That's
Dude,
no,
you could
that's
find
absolutely
buried
ridiculous.
no. Yeah, it's buried treasure. Exactly. It's like you gotta find it, and then she like sends you clues through the mail.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but someone
I'd be down with
randomly
that.
find it as well.
That'd be kind
Yeah.
of sick.
But
Oh, it's like a game.
I eat St. Patrick's Day, except for like
That's-
I like mint flavored
Bottom
things.
tier.
But bottom tier. It's pretty bad. Not the worst.
Okay, but to be fair, you guys don't drink.
That is true.
Oh,
That is
I'm not
true.
saying I
Weird.
do. I'm not saying I get plastered, but
I just want to beat the
why people
fuck
like
out of
it.
people for not wearing green.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fair.
I
like
that's
having
one of the
one
reasons I
job.
don't like it, but as long as you like it. But
Bottom,
Love is
beat
love.
the shit out of you.
honestly, 4th of July. Okay.
4th of July is bottom tier.
I don't
I
like
hate
it.
4th of July.
It makes me
It is.
It's awesome. It's
It drives me nuts.
Not awesome.
I think the 15 minutes of fireworks is like really, really cool. But besides that, every 4th of July I've had is just like standing around waiting for that to happen, eating like crappy food. That's it.
4th of July.
Every 4th of July
sucks.
for me is just, we sit out in front of our house for like 3 hours watching the exact same fireworks go off for 3 hours. It's the worst. It's the worst. And it's just like I could get the exact same amount of stimulation staring at a slideshow presentation where every time they click, it's just a different color. That's the exact same fucking thing. I get it. It's a tradition. It celebrates our independence.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to be there, family. Stop making me come. Please,
Yeah.
God.
Stop making me come,
fair.
family. What are you doing, step bro?
Dude, nice. But also, it scares my dogs. So extra what
Yeah.
the fuck on the fireworks.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun because I have a dog now. It's not going to be fun next year. I was gone. I was in the UK. I was in the land of our captors not this 4th of July.
Captors is
but
not the right word.
Captures.
Capture-
not the right word.
I think
I
you
said-
mean oppressors.
Oppressors. There.
Oppressed.
They didn't capture us.
They didn't capture us. Well, I'm Irish. So, he's
So
partially.
starve.
Potato
Bro.
eater.
I'm also
You-
part Irish.
Irish
I'm
people are
also
pretty
I'm
cool.
also very Irish.
Yeah.
They just love to fuck, man.
Yeah. But Yeah, what are some other like? I don't even, dude. Day of the Dead. What's it in Spanish?
Dia de los Muertos.
Cinco de Mayo?
Cinco de Mayo. That seems like a pretty cool holiday.
Shut up.
Dude. Cinco de Mayo at this point.
Say
has
psych
just
right
been-
now.
Say psych, bro.
Say psych right now.
Hey, so Thanksgiving just passed, right?
I'm busy.
Do you have any duct tape?
Tom, I'm busy. I don't have any duct tape.
Do you know where?
Yo, what's up, Tom?
No, I don't know where duct tape is.
All right.
Yo, what's up, Tom?
Thanksgiving just
Nate says
happened.
what's up? Yeah.
What are you guys thankful for?
Tom, gosh dang it. What am I thankful
he
for?
Yeah.
I am thankful for. It's hard. Like, obviously, I'm thankful for things, but I'm thankful for friends. The easy
Pretty
way
cute.
out. The easy way out. Thank you.
Bless. God
Thank
bless.
you. Actually, screw friends. I'm thankful for a couch in my room. This is something that I've wanted for years. Even though this couch is like a decade old, I feel like you guys will understand.
No, I get it.
Yeah, it allows your friends that you're thankful for to also hang out with you in a comfortable environment.
Right.
Get it. You get it. You get
Right on. Right on.
Nathan, what are you
Everyone
thankful
knows.
for?
If I'm being honest, this juicy ass I got.
Cool. No, that's fair.
It. Like, it comes in handy. I can't imagine having a flat ass.
I want to see that booty up in 3D, you know? That's what Robin says in the Teen Titans Go to the movies. So,
Oh. How they've massacred my boy.
Nice.
yeah. That rocks.
Is that one? Is that one Damien? No. Who's the
No.
one?
It's Dick.
Which Robin is it? Oh, really?
It's Dick. Yes.
Yeah.
What
As-
about
yeah.
What about
As earth shattering it is to hear, it's Dick.
wait in the Teen Titans that you like?
No.
Both.
Yeah, in both. Because it's
really
they're
Yeah,
both technically.
the original and Go.
Aren't they both
But
technically canon each
the
other?
the movies,
I don't know.
there's like a DC animated universe. That's like a recent thing, and there's movies of. There's a movie version of Trigon taking over the world. It's called Teen Titans versus the Justice League, and then there's a movie version of when Slade is like, "I'm gonna kill these fuckers," and those ones have Damien in it, which is weird.
Gotcha.
Do you guys think
Damien is cool.
I hate Damien. He's the worst Robin.
Wade.
He's gotten better. He's gotten better.
is DC or Marvel more complicated? Because I feel like DC is more complicated, at least from like a slightly
They both
outsider's
have like
perspective.
50 million different universes.
Yeah,
they're
that's
both equally as complicated.
Never mind. Never mind. But comics.
Anyway.
Comics are so hard to get into.
They really
Yeah.
are.
American
Talked about
comics
this
are.
before.
Yeah.
Because American comics are like, hey, so we've been writing this comic for like 80 years. And if you want to understand what's going on in Green Lantern, you also need to read Flash number 28 and fucking Superman 34.
Yeah, that's
So, and that's
The the encyclopedias are awesome, though. Like getting those from the library was so cool.
You can find omnibuses, and they're like complete collections of certain stories. I have some Teen Titans omnibuses, and then I have a Red Hood omnibus.
Red Hood's cool.
Red Hood is
Hood's-
cool.
Yeah, I like his design. It's just so simple.
Jason Todd.
Jason
right?
Todd.
Yeah. And then
What a gamer.
he was technically the first Joker, wasn't he?
No.
No.
Is that no?
No.
The first Joker was the Red Hood and became the Joker.
Ooh.
And then when Jason Todd came back to life, he's like, yo, I'm going to be the Red Hood now.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I meant. He was like proto
Full
Joker.
circle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
full
meant.
circle. It's the whole.
So not the first Joker. I remember that. I remember I got the Spider-Man encyclopedia from our local library, and I got to the part where the first time Mary Jane dies, and I was just like,
I don't know. Gwen Stacy dies.
oh yeah, Gwen Stacy. I was like, I can't do this anymore, and I turned it back in. I was just too sad. There's like the shot of him like looking at the grave. It's like,
Oh, maybe that is. No, wait, no, that's Gwen Stacy.
No, it's Gwen.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Gwen.
There's
There's the one time where
Mary Jane is definitely.
Spider-Man becomes a zombie and eats Mary Jane and his aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've talked about that too.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked literally in the first podcast. Oh, but I've also talked about how the Amazing Spider-Man movies are some of my least favorite movies of all time. I hate them. I think they're terrible. To the point where they're like funny. But there is a moment that like still hits pretty hard, and it's when Emma Stone playing Gwen Stacy. Is that when she like, you know, he like does the web thing and like grabs her chest, but like not, it like extends, and you know it goes just
The web like turns into a little hand, doesn't it?
yeah, it turns into a little hand. That part is cool. And then Andrew Garfield is like, "Hey Gwen, oh Gwen," and it's like, you just ruined the
Dude,
moment.
that's fucked up. You're making fun of someone who just like accidentally let their girlfriend die, dude. What?
Yeah, but it was bad acting. He didn't actually let. If Andrew Garfield did actually let Emma Stone die, I'd have to beat him up.
I don't think you could
thing is-
touch Andrew Garfield.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
he's
Andrew
totally worse.
Garfield is a really good actor.
He is.
He just got really shitty material given.
Yeah, really terrible material. I mean, him in Social Network is awesome. Hacksaw Ridge, he's pretty good too.
And then there's this other movie called Silence. It's him and Adam Driver.
I like Adam Driver a lot
Yeah.
too. He's the only.
In it.
Adam Driver is the only person in the sequels Star Wars trilogy to like
Dane,
not be wasted. Yeah.
did you start a timer?
Yeah, I started a timer.
Okay, because I just realized I never pressed start on mine.
Nice.
I also have one on mine.
We're about 30 minutes in. Yeah, we're chilling.
Y'all mind if I take a piss real quick?
No, I don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead. Me and Dane can, put this show and carry it on our back.
Yeah, we can carry it on our just like.
You didn't have to, okay, whatever. You didn't have to say it like that, but whatever.
Yeah,
God,
but
imagine saying that you're gonna quit Japanese in like 4 years, and then quitting.
he's gonna
it,
listen back, and then he's gonna
not.
hear your roast.
dude.
Double roast.
While Nate's pissing, listen to me, Dane. Listen,
Well, I'm listening.
I have to
Yeah.
shit so fucking bad, but I'm gonna hold it.
For another 30 minutes?
Yeah, that's easy.
Okay, cool.
Are you joking with me? Are you underestimating me?
No, I'm not underestimating you. No, calm down.
Okay.
When the last Hobbit movie came out, The Desolation of Smaug, which is incredibly disappointing, but I went into it already having to go pee, and for some reason, my little 14-year-old brain was like, I don't need to go. I'm fine. And I go in. Movie's I think like 3 hours long. So I held my piss for 3 hours, and it was agony. It was torture.
Dude, when I was
Draconian.
driving up to San Francisco in like the last hour, I didn't need gas, but I would have been more comfortable if I had been able to stop and get gas, and I also really needed to piss. And I was I was about an hour away from my destination, and I keep looking, and I'm thinking to myself, there needs to be a gas station that I can see on an off-ramp. I have to be able to get there, get in, and leave. I don't want to go into the city to get gas and then find my way back to the freeway and then keep driving.
Were you going up to San Francisco at this point?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Going
Then
up
it's
to San
it's
Francisco.
all city at that point.
So I don't want to fuck around with that, right?
Yeah.
I don't see any off ramps where I can just go straight to a gas station and then head right out. So I end up driving the whole hour holding in my piss, and I finally get to where I'm going. And San Francisco was actually desolate. There was no one out. The parking garage I was in, had 3 cars in it.
Whew,
So
that's crazy.
I open the door. It immediately smells like piss and weed. And like a quarter of a mile away is a Burger King.
Burger?
So I'm walking over to this Burger King, and I'm on the brink of pissing myself. I get inside, and they have a restroom. And thankfully, they were open. I was expecting them to be closed, and I would have to like wander this kind of mall area to find an open restroom. But thankfully, they were open.
Yeah.
So I go in there, and the door says vacant on it. It's one of those little sliders. It says vacant, and I'm twisting the doorknob, and it's just not opening. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Is it broken and it's actually occupied, or am I not allowed to get in the restroom? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I go around, and the lady's in there, and she says, "Oh yeah, you need to buy something to go to the restroom. We don't have a sign up that says that though." I say, "Okay." And I just look at a random thing on the menu, and I buy it so I can go piss. And I come out, and it's a pretty fucking good burger. And that leads me to my next point. What the fuck is wrong with people hating on Burger King?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Burger King
honestly,
is pretty good.
I never have anything from McDonald's that I like except for chicken nuggets. Anything I ever have from McDonald's that's not chicken nuggets, I don't like.
Or-
I've never once been disappointed with Burger King.
I think McDonald's has better desserts than Burger
That's
King.
True.
Yeah, but if we're talking
I've-
just like core food,
Yeah.
We're
And this
talking
burger I
values.
got was bigger than any burger I'd ever gotten or seen at McDonald's.
yeah, I think it's. Did you get a Whopper or did you get like? What'd you get?
I don't know. I got some Western style burger that had barbecue sauce and
Carl's
bacon on it.
Jr. Dude, the bacon Western cheeseburger, whatever at Carl's Jr. That thing
Carl's
goes
Jr.'s
hard.
expensive though.
It is. It's called
I don't think I've ever had a Burger King burger.
Really. After things open back up, we got to go. So it'll be an event.
Is it open right now?
Yeah, it's open.
It honestly
You know,
might be. You could probably
there's-
get one.
There's some overrated fast food joints that a lot of people really like In-N-Out. I can't stand
yeah.
In-N-Out.
I think it's overrated. I give it like B tier. A tier on a good day. Yeah, you really don't like it. I give it B tier. It's like it's a satisfying burger, but it's like it's no more than that.
I've never once had a single thing from In-N-Out that I've liked.
I like
Also-
animal fries. I like the animal fries and the
Five
Neapolitan
Guys.
shake.
Right?
Yeah, Neapolitan shake is worth
Those,
it.
Those
A lot of people suck the dick of Five Guys,
Yeah.
but I really don't think the taste or like amount of food you get from Five Guys is worth how much it costs.
well,
Me
it's
and
more.
Dane-
It is more expensive here. I don't know what it is, but it's like $5 more expensive here.
Dane and I went into a Five Guys
As like a
with
meal, yeah.
$50 gift card, bought 2 burgers and fries, and the card had $15 left.
Yeah. It's like $18 for a meal at our
It was
local
insane.
Five Guys. I don't think it's. I think when COVID happened, it shut down, and Ty lives like reasonably close to it, and he's like, "Yeah, it's not opening back up." Yeah, I honestly, if you get Five Guys, Five Guys is one of my favorite burger places. It's just too expensive.
yeah, it's very good.
As a fast food place, best burger places are local.
I'm excited
Yes, for sure.
for the new Dutch Bros to open up, which is a coffee place from the Valley. It looks good. It looks good. Every time Jack goes, his girlfriend is from the Valley, so every time he goes to the Valley to see her family, he comes back with some Dutch Bros, and it do be looking kind of good though. They got a
Is it just coffee?
slushy? Yeah, it's
Red Bull
it's like
slushy.
a Red Bull slushy, but they got like
Red Bull
it's
kind of
made
tastes
coffee.
like aluminum though. Ooh,
I've only
but
ever had one Red Bull, and it was blueberry flavored, and it was kind of awesome.
that one's really good. That's one of the best energy drinks out there. But like Diet Red Bull tastes like aluminum. It's pretty terrible.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because I had a fucked sleep schedule for a little bit. I
Right.
had a few energy drinks. I must say, those 5-hour energy shots are the worst things I have ever put in my mouth.
Seriously.
They were worse than the dog food I ate.
Nathan, can you speak louder or move your mic closer? You're kind of quiet.
Hello?
There you go.
It's a little better.
Is that better for you, baby?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah. But
Try not to be super loud because my mom will actually castrate me.
That's kind of epic. I want to watch you get castrated, dude.
I don't
Dude, we
want
got the
to
webcam.
experience that.
we got the webcam up right now.
I don't want.
Any of you ever have
Get our video demonetized, but it would, put a smile on my face.
That's fair.
Or not demonetized, taken down. We don't make money.
Yeah, I think it would be. We just upload it to 4chan, and then it'll end up on some like deep web, like live leak server.
Like Body Olympics, like, haha, watch this fucking idiot cut his balls off.
Yeah, that'd be me getting his balls cut off.
Yeah. I
You
saw
guys
a
ever
live
seen a
leak.
testicle?
Have like an outside
I have.
the scrotum.
I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen people get their
sheep's-
nuts cut open and then
I
have
have
their
not.
testicles taken.
I have not seen human testicles, but I have seen a sheep's testicle.
They're like little white small eggs.
There's a the Mike Rowe. No, the dude on from Dirty Jobs. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Mike Rowe.
It's Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe, yeah. One of the Dirty Jobs, he was at he was a sheep herder, and part of the sheep herder's job is to castrate the male sheep. And most people, how they do it is they think the humane way is to take a bunch of rubber bands, basically, or one big tight rubber band, and put it on the sheep's balls. And eventually,
It falls off.
yeah, until it falls off, it cuts off.
People
the
do that with
circulation of
dogs'
these balls.
tails.
Yeah, which that's pretty messed up. I
hate that.
I think yeah, but how most sheep like herders agree that the actual more humane way is what you do is you grab the balls. This is gonna get pretty
This is turning me
PG-13.
on.
You grab the balls.
SFW.
You know, you grab them like this, and then you clip the tip of it, and then you fold back the scrotum, and then you go with your teeth. Don't bite down, but get them both behind your teeth and just tear. And they think that's the more humane way because in an instant,
I feel like that would hurt.
it's extremely painful for the sheep, but they say within like 15 minutes the sheep is up and walking around. But when they do it the rubber band way, it takes like 2 weeks for it to fall, like for them to fall off, and the sheep is just in agony for those 2 weeks.
I don't like
Either way is extremely
I'm gonna
painful.
Rip your balls off with my teeth, bro.
dude.
Yeah, but Mike Rowe had to do that as part of his show.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
metal.
it is very metal.
He talks about that in his TED Talk, which is still one of my favorite TED Talks. I don't remember what the thesis of the TED Talk was, but I remember the part where he.
The thesis was, I like castrating sheep with my teeth.
I learned that I like balls in my mouth.
Dude, I was
Nathan,
gay from
What do you think about eating ass?
It's it has to be clean.
That's what
Oh,
I said.
shit. So what do you think about
That
eating
hit.
ass?
That hit.
I don't know, like do whatever you want, I guess.
Yeah,
would you
that's
do?
basically what I said.
Would I do it?
Yeah, would you eat ass?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Yeah.
getting rimmed is another story.
Do you want to get your ass eaten?
No,
Huh.
I don't. I think it would just tickle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just
You're worried you'll like your butthole will get tickled and then you'll just shit in their mouth.
that would be awesome.
here's the thing, right? Is like obviously if you meet the right person and it's like you have that kind of relationship where you're like, okay, we can do whatever we want together, and it's like either
Sloppy
it's funny
job.
or it's just like you know.
It's
Yeah.
funny? Is that what you just said?
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, you know?
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, I want to eat my ass. And they're like, sure, as like a joke. And then you're like, wait, actually? And then you're both like, I mean, I don't see why not. Because, like,
Hey, Nate,
I don't know. What's
I
up?
want to eat my ass. Like as a joke, but you actually do it because it's funny.
You see, the thing, I would have to be in a romantic relationship with you.
We're already in a relationship. Just make it romantic. Just get married for tax reasons.
Yeah, let's get into a polygamous marriage so that we get tax benefits for college.
That's still not legal.
I don't think that's okay. I don't think we can do that.
No, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah,
Pretty sure that's
pretty sure
we
that's
get
pretty illegal.
arrested by the cops or at least fined.
Yeah. Or
But
at
the
least-
tax
If you
benefit.
say like religious reasons, it's okay.
No.
But I'm not religious.
Yeah, but
Well, you
Damon,
could just say. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Dane, can we be your bitches? Can we be your wives,
That's not how that works.
please?
No. It's still illegal and polygamy hasn't been practiced, and I don't think in any
that's
Protestant-
fucked up. That's going against some Mormons' beliefs. But I mean, if Amish people can just decide not to go to school, Mormon people should be able to get married to more than one.
Well, they technically live what? They technically live on their own land. Like it's like isn't Indian reservations, isn't it? Like their equivalent. Do they live
I don't
still?
think so.
It's not. They like the government could still show up and be like, okay, this is ours now.
Oh,
Like
I get
it's-
well.
Like they own the land they live on, but it's not like they're an independent nation.
Yeah. I want to learn.
Like,
I'm gonna learn how like Indian reservations work. It's pretty. Honestly, it's sad, but it's like
it is quite sad.
Yeah.
The rates of alcoholism are quite high.
it's an actual like gene in like
Ty would love living on an Indian reservation.
yeah, just getting plastered. But he'd be taking advantage of a poor situation.
Yeah, to say the least.
Why would you do that, Ty? Like, come on, that's kind of messed up that you would do that.
After
we're
he watches
gonna have to
Mr.
talk to
Saturn
him
Sex
about it.
Party, he's just
Ask-
going to go straight to the Indian reservation and get.
He's gonna go to the land of fire, out in like Utah
Fireman?
or-
Do you
Nevada.
remember? I don't know why I remembered this, but you remember the OG Peter Pan movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
the
movie-
really really racist depiction of
yeah, of Native Americans.
Yeah.
But that movie rocked.
it was pretty cool.
It was a
I've watched
cool
it like
movie.
50 billion times as a kid, so I hate it.
Oh, that's a bummer. But I'm not.
I had it on
like-
VHS.
I think so. I was in DC, just a few like,
Really?
and
Yeah.
the Native American Museum is just called the American Indian Smithsonian. Like, a lot of people prefer to say Native American because technically that's the more like correct way. Mm-hmm. But like American Indian, like
India.
yeah, but it's kind of like created its own like it's like a misnomer that's turned into just like the word,
I think we should just rename the Indians. They're like the regular kind.
The people from India.
Yeah. Let's call them Pakistanis.
I don't think that will go over.
No, I don't think they'd appreciate that too much.
I don't think
They were the same country once. So, like, I don't think so.
Well, basically that whole area was the same country at one point.
Yeah, that's like calling Palestinians Israelis.
Yeah.
No, that's just true, though.
It's like calling any country like in the Middle East Persia. Just calling it all Persia.
Yeah,
Like I don't think they'd appreciate that.
I don't think they would like that.
No.
I don't think
You can try it.
you can try. Go ahead.
Just like go play Call of Duty and switch to Middle Eastern servers and just be like,
We can
hey,
just call them, Hindu. Because that's, like, their big religion. Their most practiced religion in India.
But
We
it's-
call them Hindus.
But you're not calling was Muslim a race? Because it's like
No, it's
Islamic and Muslim.
It's not, but we can define things.
Well, I guess Jewish is technically.
they're it's like there's what are they, Uyghur Muslims in China?
Yeah,
Right.
those are the ones being genocided right now. It's
Yes.
actually incredibly depressing.
It's very
Yeah.
messed up. and
More
we don't
proof
hear
that
about
China is objectively evil.
Yeah,
it. They are. There's like this whole thing on Vice where they like went to China and like were interviewing all these like Uyghur people, and they were like, "Hey, so what's going on?" And they're like, "Hey, we can't talk about it."
yeah.
It's like,
Chinese,
freaking
China, man.
Oh, speaking of the Chinese, so y'all know I play the Fate mobile game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just released a new chapter to the story called Synchronized Intellect Nation, and it's you go to an alternate China where everyone in China is mind controlled, and they are all a collective entity.
that's pretty cool.
And this game is sold in China, so I think that's pretty based. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's
It's pretty
pretty
based.
much just a flat out critique of modern China.
yeah,
yeah.
you can't really censor. Well, you can censor a mobile game. Well, will they though?
Well, I'm pretty sure China has the mobile game 2 years ahead of us.
Oh,
So they've already played this part.
dang, that's pretty crazy.
But I think Japan can get away with it by saying like, "Oh, it's an alternate China."
Yeah.
but it's straight up a critique of
I,
actual China.
I'm actually for class. I'm reading this play called No Exit. I have it right here because I had class earlier, but it's basically a critique on like it was written during a Nazi occupied France, and the person who wrote it, made it a whole critique about how like Nazis are the worst, obviously, but made it really like poetic and like metaphorical. And he obviously had to turn it into the censorship police to go, hey, is this good to publish? And they go, yeah, that's fine. And it's totally like completely obvious hate, like totally just bashing the Nazis. So the censorship police were a bunch of idiots in Nazi Germany. So I think that's cool that they were a bunch of idiots. It makes me feel good knowing
that the Nazis are dumb.
That Nazis are dumb.
I mean, they did lose.
Yeah, well, they called themselves Aryans, and Aryans were Middle
They're
Eastern.
not
so
even Aryan. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's kind of
a good meme.
I also think it's funny how both Japan and Nazi Germany at the same time were like, we're the greatest race in the world. So like, even if they did, like, Germany did win, they'd be like, well, we have to go beat up Japan now because there can only be one coolest guy.
Hitler said that the Japanese were honorary Aryans, but have you guys watched?
So dumb.
I know. Have you guys watched Man in the High Castle at all?
No, but it looks interesting.
Okay. So Man in the High Castle is an alternate history book that is now a TV show, and it's about Nazi Germany and Japan, and Italy was there too, winning World War II, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's split between the major powers of Japan and Germany, and it basically becomes a Cold War between Germany and Japan. So I mean, I think that's pretty likely as to what would happen in that situation that you're talking about, Dane.
That would make sense. That's not what happened.
No.
Thankfully.
No.
Although, I would probably be okay.
Yeah, we would all be fine.
Yeah, in America, we'd probably be fine.
Well, we would be in, right where we're living now in California, would be in Japanese-occupied America.
Yeah.
And in the story, they don't have to kill Jews; they just can if they want to.
Okay.
What would they do with people like me and Dane? Like,
well,
I don't think they'd bother you at all.
The very Aryan people.
Yeah.
I think you guys would have an easy life in the American Reich.
Ty, on the other hand, I'm sorry, Ty,
but he's part Japanese.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So he might be able to get away. He might be good. He's like a quarter Japanese.
The thing is, he'd be very, very bottom class.
Maybe. Have you heard about the bottom class people in Japan? Like, I forgot their name, but essentially translates to like zero people, I think.
Currently?
Yeah. Well, not current. Like it's not as it's definitely not as socially acceptable to treat them as trash. Well, it shouldn't be socially acceptable to treat anybody. But
what are they?
But basically it was in the caste system, it was like the people at the very, very bottom, whereas people that had... So in the caste system in Japan, it was obviously the elites, like the emperors, the samurai, and like the everybody in between up there. And then it was like the farmers and the artisans because they made things. And then at the very bottom, it was the merchants. And the merchants were people just sold other people's things, and so they were considered like the bottom because they didn't actually make anything for themselves. And then there was people at the very, very bottom who basically like worked for the merchants and had, in the eyes of the caste system, caste system, feudal Japan, no purpose. So like when things started developing, they had still no purpose and they were treated as like really low grade people. And then it even like just transformed today into modern Japan, but it's faded away mostly, I think, in the 1900s. It's been a while since I've seen it, but there was a Rare Earth video about it. You know, the guy who like walks around and he's like, "This is a really cool place, and I'm going to talk about it and walk around." And this video is actually pretty cool. But
yeah,
you've probably seen some of his videos. They're in everybody's recommendeds.
Probably
once in a while. But yeah,
YouTube recommended is a scary place.
Can be. I've seen some weird stuff. I saw. Yeah, I saw Two Girls, One Cup on YouTube. I don't know
Oh,
how it ended up there.
nice.
Do you know that video?
12 years old.
I still haven't
Is it
seen
really?
it.
I heard it was
Yeah.
fake.
People say it's fake, but it was real.
I have not seen the video.
But
I haven't seen it either.
it's not worth it. Well, it's kind of a cultural microcosm, so maybe. I saw it at 12.
Scared.
I didn't know really what it was. I heard it was like, it was like naked people and there was like poop involved. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty gross. Morbid curiosity got the best of me. Just looked it up on YouTube to see if there was an analysis video and just clicked on the first one. Just uncut footage of the whole thing.
Nice. Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
Do you guys remember Indian clay?
Indian clay?
What?
Yeah. Okay. So, at elementary school, you have a playground with sandbox, right?
Yeah. You dig down and there's the
So when you
red
dig-
clay.
Down deep enough, there's like that hard mud that's not sand anymore. It's like a
Yeah.
reddish brown, right? Everyone at my school called it Indian clay. Maybe they called it something different at your guys' school.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. But when you
think
look
about
up
it, yeah.
Indian clay, you can't find it. I have no fucking idea what this mud is. I just want to know what it is.
It's red clay. But yeah, I remember it was like in my elementary school was the swing set, and then just adjacent to the swing set was like this tree, and under the tree it was always these kids, different kids each year. Every single day would dig for this clay and make a pile of it. And anybody who dared even like step near the hole would just get eviscerated by these kids being like, "Get away from our hole. We're doing a project. Get away." You know?
Okay,
Like
what
little
I don't
elementary school.
understand.
We used to dig
It's-
under the sidewalk. Like the
That's awesome.
the sand pit, like where the corner meets the sidewalk, we would dig under, and there's like a little under crevice or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. What were you going to say, Nate?
I was gonna say, I think like the whole idea of a sandbox is very weird.
Why?
Yeah,
It's like a box. It's just like, think about it. Think about like a jungle gym. It's like, it makes sense. You got a monkey bar. You go on the monkey bars. You got like a slide. You go down the slide. What do you do in a sandbox?
Well, you
Okay,
can build
first
stuff.
of all,
Well, the whole like
yes, you can build stuff. Second of all, like a lot of playgrounds, it's not like the sandbox is a separate thing. The sandbox is the floor of
Yeah.
the jungle gym.
And it's
I-
easier.
And it
no,
creates good padding.
No. That's not what I'm talking about.
You're talking about just
sandbox. Just
an
a
isolated
sandbox.
Just
An
a
isolated
sandbox is for playing and your imagination. Dude, I used
Yeah.
to fucking play in the mud when I was a little kid
Yeah, I did
with
too.
like toy trucks and shit.
Yeah, you just get the trucks and it's like you build little
Sand.
ramps and
Sand
about
totally
imagination?
makes sense.
you're the kid here who played outside as a kid. You didn't play Pokemon, you played outside and you're like, what's up with sandboxes?
Well, yeah, because I never played in the sandbox.
Dang. You made
never-
a lot of cat poop in
Seesaws
there.
though.
A lot of
Yeah,
cat
like
poop in-
what I played, I played on the jungle gym.
I was either too overweight to play in the monkey bars, and then I was too tall. Like I
Yeah.
could just stand and touch them by like the end of 6th grade, basically. So I was like, "What's the point?"
I never had that problem because
Yeah, I imagine.
I've been quite short. Yeah.
I usually liked to go on the swings or dig for Indian clay. And then in 3rd grade, I was like,
Swings rock.
fuck that kid shit. I'm going to walk on the grass.
Yeah, walking on the grass is cool. My friends and
that
I would
too.
just sit on a bench. The teachers would worry. I was pretty overweight, and then I had another friend in our group who's also pretty overweight. And then all the rest of our friends were built like birds with hollow bones and 2% body fat. So I don't know how that works. But the teachers were like, "You guys really need to like exercise. You don't do anything." And we're like, "No." So
No.
that was cool. Yeah.
Dude, one time in
We just sat on a
kindergarten,
bench.
the boys were banned from pretending to be dinosaurs. Isn't that fucked up?
That's messed up.
Yeah, we were banned from
When was
pretending to be
this?
dinosaurs in kindergarten
Oh,
because it scared the girls, apparently. But we were like only pretending to be dinosaurs with each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up.
that's pretty messed, man.
Why do girls get to dictate how we're allowed to have fun.
I could say a lot of things.
Yeah.
And when I was in 5th grade, people would go so hard in Foursquare that they've had to ban it. People would go insane. Like, people would, like... It was the same 2 people who would be in the final square for, like, weeks because they were so good. And they had to ban it. What they first tried to do was they tried to implement rules because it was free-for-all. Kids would be like, oh, like, floppy turvy move, and they'd be like, pop the ball back behind their head and like juke people out. And then there was the idiot being like, oh, popcorn, and would go like, this was the ball. He's like, I'm not holding it. And they just stand there for the entire time. Those kids were idiots. I hated those kids. but they had to ban Foursquare because people were like doing, this is actually true. This is how I know Naruto jutsu moves is people would literally be like, hoo, 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 and then be like, boom, and then they'd win. They'd know Naruto jutsu, like signs, and they'd be able to do the whole thing before the ball even got to them.
Y'all ever play tetherball?
Tetherball was pretty cool.
No.
Tetherball and handball and 3 buns up. That was the shit. Those were like the games.
3 buns up. I was a
beast at tetherball.
Yeah.
Tetherball was awesome. My favorite move was always the buttercup.
Oh,
you know what that is?
Is that you just
where you fart in your hand and like
the buttercup is like where you grab the ball, like flat-handed, and then you twist all the way back, and then just chuck it as hard as you can, like around and around and around. And it usually is like you only need to do 1 or 2 of those to win. It's awesome.
it's usually like a KO.
I was like 5'10" by the end of 6th grade, probably. I was pretty tall. Maybe not that tall.
Nice.
But tetherball, I kind of
in middle school, let's think. I was 5'4" in middle school, roughly.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. You were taller than me. You were probably 5.
Still taller than you.
Yeah.
Why did you have to say
5'9", 5'10".
Probably 5'9", and then
I was 6
a lot.
I was 6 foot by the end of 8th grade, and then I grew
you grew quite rapidly.
Yeah, I grew.
School.
My brother was 6'2" by the end of 7th grade, so.
Jesus.
Dane was like huge in middle school, and then
That's pretty big.
we walked into fucking high school, and he was a pencil all of a sudden. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, I lost most of my weight in the final semester of 8th grade. I started my diet in 6th grade, and by July, I'd lost 60 pounds.
Damn.
Which is a lot. I was living off of salami and popcorn, and I started playing tennis. That was my recipe to success. But I was also incredibly depressed, so maybe because I was living off of salami and popcorn. And then I gained most of the weight back, but now it's mostly muscle, and I gained 2 inches. And each inch apparently counts for 7 pounds.
Makes sense.
So now I'm at a healthy state. I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I was very big
I'm proud
in
of you.
middle school.
Yeah.
You've seen the picture of me on the horse, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like a mound of a person on top of a horse. And then I also have a buzz cut.
This is pretty awesome.
I think I remember the buzz cut.
Buzz cut was pretty bad. I don't think I ever did a buzz cut in middle school because I had learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I used to
I got a buzz
transition from
cut.
hair like this to buzz cuts because
I can't get a buzz.
hated
My hair is too blonde to get a buzz cut. It just looks like nothing. Like
bald.
Yeah, it just looks like I'm bald. Mm-hmm. Like even Gage is probably the person with the second most blonde hair. Maybe Nate.
No, definitely Gage.
Yeah,
His hair
Gage.
is
But
his
you could
hair's
even
pretty
tell his hair is pretty blonde, but it's still like dark enough where when he got a buzz cut, he could see it. If I were to get a buzz cut, it would just look like my head is matte, and that would be it. That'd be the only difference. My head just want to be glossy, or like
Hair is a weird thing.
That gloss
I don't know.
finish.
I don't know what to do with my hair right now.
Because I want to grow mine out, but then like
We should all
growing it out
go
is such a
bald
pain.
and wax our heads.
I'm not doing that.
I might grow mine out until we graduate in the spring.
That would make it, Dane. That would make it very long.
That would make it pretty long. Yeah, it would probably be like probably down to here. But I want to grow it out.
Yeah, no, dude, let's do it. Let's do it.
My mom would hate it. She doesn't. She hates the hair this long, and it's like not even past my nose,
dude.
Wow.
But you know what? I'm gonna be an adult. I'm gonna be like 20. So
you're your own man.
Forget about it.
You're literally gonna be 20.
Forget about it. Forget about it. I'll be legal drinking age in most countries, except for the United States.
You already are. Because you're 18.
In East Asian countries,
it's 20.
It's 20.
Yeah, I'm talking about like in Europe and stuff. It's like only 8.
Yeah, in Europe. Yeah. What about China? Or I know China and Japan and Korea. It's 20. Well, it might be technically 19 in Korea because they have different age. They start at 1.
Mm-hmm.
But what about India? I don't know. Just kind of throwing that out there. I don't think you guys would know, but
I could look it up.
Answer in the comments below. Unless you're on Spotify, then comment on our Instagram. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're on our computers. But I can't do it because I'm screen recording.
My keyboard's too loud.
Drinking age in India, the age is 21 for beer and 25 for other types of spirits.
For spirits, really?
That's weird.
I've heard
How do
countries
they,
doing
make
that.
Ghosts in bottles.
It's
dude.
Different.
What?
They have different states, and it's different for each state.
Oh yeah, I forgot India has the states.
It's 18. It's 18 in certain places.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
I wonder if it depends on Islam, like in the country, or like or I guess just religion in general. Because you're technically not supposed to drink.
I think they expatriated all the Muslims to Pakistan and Bangladesh. Pakistan and Bangladesh used to be the same country. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy.
Did you know that sharks are older than trees?
Cockroaches are older than grass. That's a new one that I learned.
The atoms in our body are as old as the universe.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
And it wasn't it like you have a complete replacement of all the atoms in your body like every 3 years or something.
Cells. I don't think it's atoms.
Oh. Yeah. Something like that.
I'm yawning.
As a kid, I was always like, bro, the first cell that I ever had is still in my body. No, you're an idiot, kid. You're stupid.
You're an idiot.
You're dumb.
You're so dumb.
God, children
such
are
a
so
loser.
fucking stupid.
I was such a loser.
Like, you go up to a third grader and you're like, okay, do some calculus, and they don't even know what the fuck that is. Like, we're so behind.
Yeah. What a bunch of It's going like, and then they hit puberty, and then they all just get like ugly, and angsty.
I like chocolate milk.
Ty's still ugly.
Dang, bro.
Really,
that was hard.
Out.
Yeah, calling Ty out. Nah, he's a good looking dude. He looks like Timothy Chalamet. If Timothy Chalamet didn't bathe.
And had wet lips.
Timothy Chalamet's got some pretty glossy lips.
Okay.
Every time I imagine Ty in my head, like, he just has extremely wet lips.
I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, what is a good insult for someone that is not traditional? Like an untraditional insult. And I think that one, like saying Ty, like being like to Ty, you look like Timothy Chalamet if you didn't bathe. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Another good like legitimate insults like bitch, but it's still an insult and it's just as good.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like
I thought of one earlier. It was you look like how my teeth feel when I need to brush them.
That's pretty good.
Because it's basically just saying you're gross.
Dude, somebody told me that their college professor was like, God, you guys like, it was one of our teachers in high school. The one that we consistently talk about. But he talked about how he had a college professor who was like,
what's up, Callahan?
Guys, he doesn't listen. He does not listen to the podcast. But he was telling us about a professor that he had where the professor said, do you guys ever not brush your teeth for like 2 weeks and get that like weird film on your teeth? You guys know what I'm talking about? And the whole class is like, No. No. Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, oh, is that just...
fucking time? Not
That's a long time. I may have gone like a day. Look, I've gone like a week without showering when I'm on a camping trip, but not brushing my teeth. I have to brush my teeth.
Yeah, it's a must.
Dude, at scout camp one year, because I used to be a Boy Scout, I didn't poop for a week.
Dude.
I think you already told the story on the podcast.
I might have, but dude, like a week? No.
Is so messed
I was talking about the one that I
Boise
talked
Dane
about.
never Dane's shit.
That rocks. But what I talked about was when I did the Pioneer reenactment, and the porta potty smelled so bad that I couldn't stand there long enough to take a dump.
Oh, porta potties are the worst.
Imagine diarrhea beefs and carrot stew. That's what it smelled like. Terrible.
I don't wanna think about that.
I can still like it doesn't make me gag, but I can still like think of the smell. Is
So
bad.
I want to talk about some more insults because
Okay.
I usually have some on standby, but I'm blanking on most of them right now. But I think the
Yeah.
two that I really like is number one is, yeah, I would sell you into sex slavery. And the other one is...
That's more of a compliment, honestly.
It's like a
no,
really
because it's like I don't care about you. I don't care about you at all, which is why I'm willing to sell you into sex slavery.
But it also means they're reasonably attractive. So it's like a
No.
double. It's like a two-sided
Backhanded compliment.
backhanded compliment. Which honestly are some of it's the best insults because it leaves them confused.
How many sex slavery victims have you seen?
A few.
I don't think most of them are like textbook attractive. Anyways,
Dude,
I think we should
next
not talk about
insult
sex slavery
is-
first.
yeah, I'm not gonna look into it.
next insult that I've actually used before is, I would trade you for a block of cheese, and I don't even like cheese.
That one's pretty good. I've heard you use
a lot
that
of
one.
a lot of these have to do with trading.
Yeah,
I just want to show people how valueless they are. Really.
yeah.
It's good. It's good. It's a good one.
Most of my insults are like on the fly, and don't necessarily pertain to
True.
people's like
Actual
appearances.
character.
Yeah, it's more of just like
Gage is a pelican. Like, it's not really his appearance. But it's
yeah,
pretty
and it's
good.
not even really an insult. He makes it an insult, which makes it really funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a
the
toilet
funny part.
slave was an insult, though.
Yeah, that was an insult. Calling him toilet slave. It's not a compliment unless you're really, really kinky.
Yeah.
But
Which I don't think Gage is.
no, at least not in the sense that he's a toilet slave.
Did you guys see his Snapchat that he sent us of like him?
Yeah, and then he didn't reply. Or
Yeah,
now
he
it
just
snaps.
yeah. Gage sent was it I don't know why he just didn't send it to the group chat because I think he
don't
sent it
know
to all
either.
of us.
I think
Maybe he
he just
just-
said, "I miss you
individually.
guys."
Yeah, and then he sent the video where he was like, "What's up, guys? We're outside of Fort. What's it called?"
That was on his
And then,
story. I didn't.
Yeah, it was on his story. And then
Story.
he panned around and he was like, with all these other idiots. And then it's like a bunch of other people in fatigues. And then he pans back around and goes, I hate this place. And then it ends. So Gage is doing really good. We're excited for him. We're glad that he's taking his next step in life, and we wish him the best.
He should be back for Christmas.
Yeah, and we might be. Ooh, we
Dude.
should try to record. That'd be so cool. But
That'd be kind of poggers.
we may have to
Ass.
end as of now because it looks like our time is up as of now.
But
I think that was a good
We will end on
Insert
a good note of
funny
thinking about
ending.
Gage.
thinking about Gage.
Thinking about
Yeah.
Gage in our prayers.
And
The only person missing from this episode that really matters.
Jeez, bro.
Got him.
Got him.
Ty.
Got him.
Really punching down on this one. What if he does?
I don't think
listen to
he.
this?
Yeah,
Ty,
this is the only episode.
If you're
he
listening
listens
to this, Ty, text me, big Gucci Wucci.
Yes. Yeah.
He's
but
not texting you, big Gucci Wucci.
we might have to do more Discord podcasts in the future, so we're sorry if the quality of this one overall is significantly worse, but get over it, you big fat donkey baby. So, and on that note, it's time to end. Thank you for listening to episode 19 of the CTTV podcast.
I'm gonna try sounding myself after this episode.